Hello, my friends. Tonight is a big night. I'm here in Tomorrowland in Disneyland waiting for a pretzel, Mickey-shaped pretzel, with that wonderful plastic cheese. I'm going to head over onto the hub where I'll be waiting for the Main Street Electrical Parade, and hopefully from there we'll see some fireworks, we'll see Fantasmic. It's going to be an awesome time. So I invite you to come along. Let's go do this. All right, here we are. This is our spot in the hub. I would say pretty great seats, and it's not too far. I actually see the main float back there, crossing that area from the Matterhorn. I have not heard this music since the early 90s. This is insane. And we have a Jamie here, and you guys just saw Sarah, and now the main float is, or the lead float is turning the corner. So here we go. So as soon as that last group went by, Jamie over here went sprinting off, much to my surprise, and I think Sarah's surprise as well. But now look at where we ended up. Hopefully there hasn't been anything saying that it's not going to be Disneyland Forever, right?
No.
Did I just jinx it? Maybe I just jinxed it. Hopefully the wind doesn't pick up. But if you don't know, at Disneyland in Anaheim, if the wind is notorious for canceling fireworks, and a lot of people unfortunately end up watching what is it called?
Mixed Magic.
Mickey's Mixed Magic. So unfortunately, I haven't actually seen it, but I've seen it live streamed on Instagram a bunch. It's a fun show, but I think everybody really wants to see Disneyland Forever. So hopefully, still fingers crossed. Last time you guys were here, they canceled it like halfway through the show.
Mid-show, the projections continued, but fireworks stopped. It was very weird, and it was the opening day, which made it worse.
So I guess you'll find out at the same time as we do if these fireworks are happening. Fingers crossed. very fortunate. I was able to see Disneyland Forever. I've been waiting and hoping to see that since like 2019. And now we're kind of zombie walking our way over now to Fantasmic. Just me and like 2,000 of my closest friends. We're all penguin walking our way over to the rivers of America. All right, survived, made it, found a spot here in the rivers of America where we can watch Fantasmic. Whew. It's tough doing all 3 shows. Don't recommend it, but it is possible. But most people were telling me you probably want to pick 2 and just like stick with those, find the best position for those. However, I haven't talked much about Disneyland Forever because I knew about that show and its existence since before I had to cancel a D23 trip in 2019. And I had like a thing all written out because I was going to bring my tripod and do long exposure fireworks, and I had the show memorized for a brief period of time. So seeing it, that's what level we're talking about here, about finally getting to see that show. Had my fingers crossed that it wouldn't be canceled. What's that? Of course, come here. All right, I forgot where I left off. Somebody wanted to say hi. Thank you, Jacob, for saying hello. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, Disneyland Forever, I think I was recapping how much it meant to me to be able to finally see it. One, because it gets canceled a lot because of the wind and you end up with mixed magic. Nothing wrong with it. And then 2, the other thing is that I had been hoping to see this and memorize the show in anticipation of taking fireworks for it for a trip that I eventually canceled. So finally getting to see Disneyland Forever, there were so many good parts. It's one, I love the Tinkerbell flying around instead of just like going straight down. So cool. Nemo, and where they create or they use projections to create the Matterhorn and turn it into what was it, Mount Wanahakalugi or something. I loved the things that those different sections were amazing. I am trying to think if there was a certain favorite or not, but I noticed that the energy really bumped up, unsurprisingly, when Frozen came on. And yeah, the only thing that is rough, I think, is trying to find a good spot, especially as close to the castle as I was, because we were all just, packed in there very tightly. We had the VIP ropes behind us, and they were, trying to keep that all corralled, and it was a little stressful. So when I say maybe don't try to do all 3 shows in one night, it's just because of that. It's going to be very stressful to find a good spot for everything. Anyway, Fantasmic up next.
action, huh?
Fantasmic. Wow. That was, I can't believe that it's been such a lucky night to see the dragon, which is referred to as Murphy, the dragon that Maleficent turns into, to be able to see it breathe fire. I don't know if that happened the last time. I think I just had a super lucky night with, one, being able to see Disneyland Forever, and then being able to see Fantasmic, and then rushing over to Tropical Hideaway and having some of this watermelon Dole Whip for the very first time, along with some bows and stuff. So I wanted to ask you guys, can you tell me a little bit about what exactly the storyline is for Fantasmic? Because I don't think I fully understand it. Other than there's a section where the villains come in and like take over Mickey's dream. But what's the rest of it? Like the random stuff with the monkeys
So all the
and
random
that?
stuff in the beginning, this is probably wrong, this is canon for me. It's Mickey's imagination, and he's having dreams, and these are all the things he's thinking of and imagining. And
So he's imagining Beast and Belle
Yes.
making out and dancing
well,
on a
they didn't
boat.
do that, but yes, they, so these are all his happy place imagination dreams, and then the villains don't like that they're happy, nice dreams. So they come in, and Mickey has to take them down, and he's a hero. That's where we're at.
So he was dreaming about Finn and Rapunzel on a boat with a lantern.
I would take that up
So
with Mickey, but
it would be. So you're saying it's canon that he knows of them, basically, and so he knows of Ka as well, is what you're saying,
yes.
and he knows about King Louis. So you're saying Mickey is like some weird omniscient being.
It's a combination of Walt, the sorcerer, he created those characters.
No, put the camera on and just stop talking. All right, so apparently Mickey, the omniscient mouse that he is just aware of all these things, and the villains came to bust it up. But anyway, it's been an amazing night. I think I have like one or two things more to try. This watermelon Dole Whip is really doing it for me, but would not recommend trying to do all three of the night shows like back to back to back, because that was a long time without food. That was a long time sitting on hard surfaces, and also a long time standing up. And yeah, so maybe just pick two of your favorites and go for those, or just one, because it's been like nonstop since like 7:30 or 7, and it is now a little after 11. So yeah, at least, I mean, that's my tip. But if you're down for it, just know what you're getting yourself into. But anyway, all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Hi, my name's Jacob, and I'm making my own adventure.